Hey everybody, we're gonna make butter today. So the main reason why I make butter is because I want buttermilk also. You can pretty much get the same out of making your own butter for cost wise, unless the cream is on sale, then you definitely will get a big savings that way. We were at Costco yesterday and I swear I saw the cream was like $4.79, which is cheaper than I've ever seen it in a long time. Usually it's like, I don't know, $7 or $8. So anyways, I have my cream sitting out right now to get warm. Not like super warm, but room temperature. It just makes it so you don't have to cream it as long when you're making the butter. And then at the end, it'll separate and the liquid remaining will be the buttermilk. So you get 2 for 1. Cream is fairly warm. It's warm enough. Let's go ahead and get it poured in. This isn't a full container. I used some of it when I canned Alfredo sauce, which we'll do later. I just needed to use it up. I didn't want it to go bad. I'm gonna put on my splash guard. I'm gonna turn this on 2 and let it churn for a little while. And then as it starts to thicken, I will increase my speed. Okay, we are about 5 minutes in on 2. It's already thickening. You might be able to tell a little bit in the camera, but I'm gonna go ahead and increase speed. You can probably see on the camera that it's really starting to thicken. It's still liquid form, it hasn't hit the frosting stage yet, but butter is a good thing to make when you have other chores to do. I often will just get it started and let it run while I run around and do whatever else. So you can keep that in mind. It's not something you have to sit and watch, especially where it takes about 25 minutes. So 20, 25 minutes, depends on how warm your cream is when you start and that kind of stuff. We are about 12 minutes in. I increased speed to 6. Each time it reaches like a new level of thickness, I increase the speed. Okay, so I increased the speed to 8. I took the cover off so you guys could see that it's turning into frosting form pretty much. Whipped cream, thick whipped cream. I'm going to take a scraper and just scrape down the sides and let it keep going. When it gets to this, we're about done, which is nice. Because it's so full, it's just easier to do this. Back up to 8. I'm going to put the splash guard back on it because from here to there it doesn't take very long, and once we get to butter, like I said, when it separates and you got your buttermilk and your butter, it is very, very messy. My daughter's outside with her dad and they're riding a lawnmower. It's a new thing that they've been doing together. It's pretty cute. He cut off some headphones, so we bought these headphones for their trip. We brought Caitlin, her cousin, with us on a trip to the coast, and the headphones that we had ordered for their monitors to watch a movie didn't plug in right. So anyways, those ones are kind of useless for it, so we chopped the cord off and used it to protect our ears, and it looks so adorable out there riding the lawnmower. Move it a little bit closer, get out of the light. I gotta put that cover back on soon though. It's starting to clump more. It's looking like whipped butter almost a little bit. Just gotta keep going for it. There's definitely some stuck on the side, so I'm going to stop it and scrape it down again. I don't want to not have all of it whip into butter. I would be kind of bummed about that. I like making homemade butter, it's good. I usually don't put a full carton, a big one like that in. I usually break it up into 2 and do 32 ounces at a time. That's the perfect amount in my opinion. But then I was like, I couldn't tell exactly how full it was. So I think this is a bit full, and that's why it's a little bit, I have to do this a little bit too much. The scraping it down. When you use a smaller one, it doesn't, you don't have to do it as much. All right. I hadn't moved it to 8. I guess I left it on 6. So I just increased it back to 8 like I was before. I may increase it to 10 and see. Yep, we're going to do that. So it's not making a mess. And kind of satisfying just to watch it. Maybe I'm the only one. I doubt it though. There's a lot of things that are kind of fun to watch. I can already feel some really wet splatters coming up. So any minute now, we're going to be doing the buttermilk and butter. I'm trying to keep it from splattering, but I also don't want to cover your ability to see it. I'll take a picture too, but see all the splatters? That's the buttermilk. It's separating. I'll turn it down some. It'll start to clump together and get more and more separated. It's sloshing around, the more separated it becomes. Can you hear it? There we go. We got butter and buttermilk. Delish. Don't fall out, butter. You can see the difference. There's the whipped, it's like white and still soft looking, and then here's the butter, and it's harder. It's like, you know, butter. For lack of words, I guess.